I have right here is the new Opt7 or Photon Rock lights. So I've been rocking Opt7 Rock lights for a while now. And this is the old one. As you can see, it's really dirty. And I use the magnets for mounting. Install was very easy. Never had an issue with it because it's rated IP68, I believe. I made a video on how I specifically mounted and installed this rock light. The link is in the description below. And this is the new rock lights by Opt7. Okay, so you might be wondering, what makes the Opt7 rock lights different from other rock lights? Number one, installation is very easy. So they give you all the tools that you need for installation. And there's 3 ways to do it. They give you adhesives, magnets, which is pretty cool because no drilling, but if you want to drill, they give you self-tapping screws. And in my previous install, like I said, I mainly used their magnets. And this magnet is pretty strong. Saw this one of my nephew's dig tools. And I was like, this is pretty heavy. Ho, 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 ho. I need to weigh this. Let's weigh it. Alright, got a weighing scale right here. Units. So with the brake cleaner that we just used, 0.9 pounds. This one for sure is heavy. 1.488 pounds. Impressive. Well, I never had an issue with the magnets. That's freaking awesome. Another thing is, if you look at that, the rock lights is angled. Most of the rock lights in the market are flat. This one is angled. And of course, the light spread is wider. Lastly, features. So this is an RGB rock light. So RGB, different colors, a big spectrum of colors. You can control it with the remote. But the thing is, to unlock all of the features of this rock light, you need to connect it to the Glow app, which is free, by the way, iOS and Android. I would love to show you all the features, but let's install it first, shall we? First, I laid out the rock lights. Started with my front bumper, then passenger wheel well, passenger side frame, rear passenger wheel well, rear frame near my spare tire, rear driver wheel well, driver side frame, and driver side front wheel well. Starting on the passenger side, I connected all the wires to the rock lights, then routed it along the frame of the vehicle, gathered all those wires up into the engine bay. Did the same thing to the driver's side, connected the wires to the rock lights, routed the wires to the engine bay. This is the wire from the rear frame rock light, and I decided to use one of the extenders. When connecting these wires, always take note of the notch. Match it up with the other end to create a secure, waterproof connection. And then I gathered the driver's side rock light wires and run them towards the passenger side. So if you're going to run the wires along the firewall like I do, make sure it's neat. You don't want those wires to be touching the hot engine. I'm doing this because there's a spot in my engine bay that I can hide and tuck the control box and the loose wires. Gathered all the wires, making sure they're complete. Then I take the Y connectors and connected them to those wires. Again, making sure the notch matches. Then I took the control box, connected the ends of the Y connectors to the control box. Took the power harness and connected it to the control box. Took the negative wire. It has a white tape indicator. Attach it to the negative terminal of the battery, but in my case, I attach it to a ground. Took the positive side of the wire, indicated by a fuse, and connected it to the positive terminal of the battery. Alright, as soon as I plugged in this one, the module, rock lights turned on. Heck yeah. Alright. Nice. Time to clean up all those wiring. In my application, there is an area where I can tuck all the wiring. So it would depend on your vehicle, of course, on how to tuck it in. Originally, there's a cover in here, like this, so that's perfect. So it is the next day. There is daylight. I just want to show you, tell you about the tips and tricks I did and when running the wires, the Opt7 Rock light. So it is definitely a challenge. I would suggest you start with where your exhaust is, because of you want to run it along where there's other lines as well, but you want to run it behind. You want to run it behind the heat shield right there. So as you can see, you don't really see the wires. It's very challenging, especially if you have big hands like me. You really want to tuck it in behind the heat shield. And after that, you want to follow just like this. You want to follow where your other lines are. So currently I just zip tied it. There's some of my lines right there. Goes all the way to the engine bay. I did the same thing on the other side. There's some of my wires up there. Just clean it up still. Just follow the current existing wires that exist underneath your truck. Then it should be good to go. Alright, so you can actually customize the installation a little bit better. For me, this rock light right now, I just attached it to the battery and I used the remote to turn it on and off. Or you can attach it to a switch panel if you have a switch panel already. And they do have rocker switches like this that you can actually use to turn it on. In my previous Opt7 video, I did explain on how to actually wire this. So go ahead and check it out if you choose to use this rocker switch. These are available in their website, opt7.com, also in Amazon, which is pretty awesome. You know, Amazon has everything. Differences between the old Photon to the new Photon. First is the look. As you can see, this is red, this is black. I like the black matter. It's more incognito and you can actually tuck it in. It doesn't look like that you have a rock light. Next difference is you cannot really see it in here, but the features between the two. Both, you can use their respective remotes, but this one, the old one uses the old Opt7 app, and this one uses the Glow app. All right, correction. The old Opt7 Rock light doesn't even use the app. And if we compare the two side by side, the Glow app has more features. Speaking of the Glow app, let's talk about it. Opt7 Glow app. Got my phone right here. I'm gonna screen record it so you guys can see what I am looking at. Click on the app. So on the screen right now, I have two Opt7 products that use the Glow app. Bottom is interior, top is rock light. So the top is actually connected right now. You can actually see the chain link icon on the right. It's connected. The one below, interior, is not connected because I need to have my 4Runner on, my vehicle on. So let's click on that rock light. Rock light is off. How do I know? Yeah, the screen is dark. So if I click on the power button, the rock light lights up. All right. Now we got red, green, purple, cyan, yellow, white, and orange. So that's a preset, so you can even add some. I added white and I added orange. Then you can adjust the brightness. There you go. Selecting that purple, brightness all the way down. It's pretty awesome. You can actually control it. So right now I'm at 100%. Let's keep it purple, or let's keep it red. So next is, let's go to the rhythm tab. Rhythm tab, oh, it's already dancing. So it's connected to my phone mic. Poop, poop, poop. Poop, poop, pop, 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 pop. Awesome. Sensitivity, you can make it less sensitive. Sensitivity is low, so it's not moving up much. Put it 100. Yep, party mode. Next, we got music. Music permission is disabled. We understand. Of course, no copyright issues here. And there's different musics right here. So let's just do happy birthday for now. Let's see if it's gonna play. All right, it did. Go to modes. So there's different kind of modes in here. So many to choose from. So this is where it selects, it has pre-selected modes, which you can actually play around with. You got 3 color, 7 color, jump in with gradual change, crossfade, red, green, blue, yellow. So, and even you can even adjust the speed. So speed as 100. Yeah, look at how fast that is. Speed, brightness, again, which is cool. You can adjust it. Then red, green, crossfades. All fades, red strobe. So you can actually strobe the rock light, 7-color strobe. That's party mode. Then single color strobe. Yellow, cyan, purple, white strobe. So there's so many features in here. So many modes to choose from, which is pretty awesome. Next, we got the scene tab. So we got a party. It's actually a party. I got casual. Looks like it's just cyan, huh? Quiet, just relaxed, chill, light. Then lunch break. I don't know what lunch break means, but looks like it's just chill. Then the other tab is more. Everything that, frequently asked questions. These are the other tab. So customer support, installation guides, which is awesome. That it's in the app. So if you have any troubleshooting issues, you can look at it. And that is it. That's the Opt7 Glow app. Well, there you have it. The new Opt7 or Photon Rock lights. There's links below of the previous videos that I did. The grill light and the old rock lights. And also their interior lights, which is pretty awesome. If this video is giving you some value, click on that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Paalam.